What's going on, everybody? It's Glenn for the latest news. And if you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. Man, the Royal Rumble it was crazy. It was a good show, man. I gotta say, it really was. I mean, some things was expected to happen, like as far as Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, he came out on top, of course. We kind of already knew he was gonna come out on top. It's just a setup for a Roman, you know, possible opponent for Mania, which looked like is possibly going to be Cody Rhodes again, because Cody Rhodes, he won a Rumble. He won the Rumble for the second year in a row. A lot of people, even myself, felt like I don't know. I didn't think they was going to give it to Cody again. You know, excuse me, but with all the hype and stuff, like with Cody finishing the story and stuff like that, it was a little kind of expected, towards the end. You know, him and CM Punk, ended the match off, squared off. All truth, pure comedy. Again, he didn't know what type of match it was. He entered, he entered in the women's Royal Rumble and got eliminated. Then he entered the men's one and thought it was a tag match. Our truth is something else. Jordan Grace from TNA was in the women's Royal Rumble. That's big. Jay Cargill made her debut. That woman. That's all I'm gonna say is that woman. She made her debut. But Jordan Grace from TNA, Knockouts Women's Champions, brought to WWE. That's big. Like I don't know if TNA and WWE got some type of partnership. I believe they kind of do, but a lot of people saying that they really don't. It was just for that one night. But just for that one night, that's still a good look. That means WWE is looking to expand into other promotions. So it's definitely a good look for WWE because, man, like I ain't gonna lie, and the women's Royal Rumble was better than the men's Royal Rumble. Like the men's Royal Rumble was okay, but the women's Royal Rumble it had me and a few of my friends jumping out their seats, man. Jay Cargill, man, she did her thing, man. What a debut by her, also. What a debut on Jordan Grace, man. TNA Knockouts Women's Champion. She was acknowledged as TNA Knockout Champion, and brought the title there as well. Man, that's big for WWE and now TNA. TNA about to pretty much, they was already on the map, but they about to be more on the map for Jordan Grace TNA Knockout Champion popping up. So even if it's not no deal or no partnership going on as of now, maybe in the and after this, maybe it would be like some type of partnership where they could work together and make business together. But as far as the Fatal 4-Way, great match, of course. We knew it was going to be a good match, but we knew who was going to come out on top. We knew Roman was not losing that match. As far as the men's Royal Rumble, oh, and also Kevin Owens and Logan Paul had a great match. That was an awesome match as well. We seen a return of Naomi, uh, Trinity, whatever you. Well, she back in WWE, so she's Naomi again now. We seen the return of her, the glow. It was just, man, it was just amazing Royal Rumble. Like I said, the women's Royal Rumble was way more better than the men's one. I feel like the women's one should have been the last one. The men one was like, shout out to CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, but it was like we kind of already like assumed or expected what was going to happen. You know, Cody Rhodes won for the second year in a row. Not mad at it, you know what I mean. Cody Rhodes definitely deserved it. Not Cody. And we all know CM Punk is gonna still find his way to get his match against Seth freaking Rollins, because I mean, let's face it, that match is still set, and I feel like Seth freaking Rollins is definitely gonna end up happen to drop the title to CM Punk because he gonna need some time off to recover. Seth Rollins still hurt, so he definitely gonna need time to still recover from the knee injury. So the safe bet was for him to safely drop the title, have like a good maybe 10 to 15 minute good match, and just drop that title and just recover fully and come back and try to retain again because as of now the injury, I don't know, he taking a risk right now trying to wrestle at WrestleMania. He's taking a risk there, so I don't know. But the men's Royal Rumble, it's pretty much set up for WrestleMania. We had Jimmy and Jay, start the Rumble. We already know what that's leading to because those brothers supposed to have a match at Mania, probably this year. I don't know how they're gonna go about, elevating that feud or whatever for the brothers because they all are on different shows. So I don't know how they're gonna go about doing that, but I can't wait to see what's gonna happen on Monday Night Raw. Definitely some new stuff is about to take place here after this Royal Rumble because the Royal Rumble was just like I said, the men's wasn't. They didn't really have no surprises or anything like that. It wasn't really. Besides Braun Breaker, he made his way to the Rumble, but I mean, of course, he didn't come out on top, But the men's one could have been a little better. The women's ones had me off my seat, man. It was amazing. The women's did they thing. The women, like I said, the women's Royal Rumble was better than the men's Royal Rumble. I mean, I know some of you may not agree, but well, most of you may agree. But it definitely was better than the men's Royal Rumble. But shout out to Cody Rhodes. It's looking more like he's definitely gonna finish the story now. We already know he's definitely choosing Roman Reigns to challenge him again. Um, as far as like The Rock and stuff like that, I heard he was supposed to like be there. I don't know if he was supposed to be in a match, but I was hearing he was supposed to be there, but he ended up not being there. Um, Maybe he'll make an appearance on a following SmackDown or now he's not gonna go back to Raw, man. 'Cause it wouldn't make no sense. So it would just make sense for him to make an appearance on SmackDown on a night that the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns is on to try to, build up something or. But if Cody choose Roman Reigns, then it is what it is. But I still feel like The Rock, even if he don't face Roman at this year's Mania, he's still gonna have like some type of involvement um within the match. I feel like possibly, if the bloodline try to interfere, possibly try to back up Cody Rhodes and then have him win the belt. I feel like that's gonna really happen. And then that's what's gonna set up a match between Roman, Tribal Chief, and The Rock. I don't know if it's gonna be next year WrestleMania. They could save it for a year, build it up. I mean, but yeah, they could. That would be smart to build it up for a year. But they gotta have like a lot of things, to build up towards, or they could just, have it for SummerSlam. Save the match for SummerSlam. But they probably have other plans or stuff like that. Cause I hear Roman's supposed to like take some more time off or whatever the case may be. So I don't know how they're gonna go about this. Because Cody Rhodes won the Rumble, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna face Roman again. He's gonna choose to face Roman again. I'm pretty sure, but I'll be shocked if he chooses Seth Rollins. That would be like a total game changer in the story. But I don't think that's going. I think he's going to choose the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. It just make more sense to finish the story with Roman Reigns. But yeah, it was a decent Royal Rumble. You know, like I said, the women's one was just definitely was way better than the men's one. Men's one was a little predictable or whatever, I guess you could call it. They didn't really have no surprise guests in the men's one. It was just straight up whatever. No surprise, no legends, no nothing. So, um, the women's one got it hands down, you know. But like I said, shout out to Cody Rhodes. I know he's definitely gonna finish the story now and win it 2 years in a row. It's no way in heck they're gonna have Cody lose 2 years in a row. I don't see that happen. And shout out to Naomi for making her way back. She was very emotional. She she could tell she was happy to be back there. In the WWE, she was like very emotional. I'm happy that she's back. Um, Hopefully, somewhere down the line, her best friend, Sasha Banks, make her way back. But it's not gonna happen. She's recently signed a ECW, sorry, AEW deal or whatever the case may be. I heard. So I mean, I don't know how long term her deal is, but if she signed that contract with AEW, she definitely gonna have to wait till her deal is up or till it come to it. She got an opt out year option or something like that. I don't know how those contracts work, but so that's why we didn't see her return back at the Rumble because yeah, she pretty much got a deal with AEW. They probably gave her an offer that she couldn't refuse. So that's why Sasha Banks isn't back there. We didn't see no AJ Lee neither. I mean that was a little disappointment too. But it is what it is. Still a good Rumble. You guys let me know what y'all thought about it. What y'all think is gonna happen on Monday Night Raw. How y'all feel about Naomi being back? Jade Cargill making her debut. Yeah, she did her thing, man. All the women did their thing. Everybody did their thing. It's a decent show. I give it a 8. I give it a 8. Just can't wait to see what on Monday Night Raw is gonna be looking like after this year Rumble, man. Cause it was like, yeah, it was some things happening that was just set up for you could just tell it's set up for mania possible matches and stuff like that. Definitely preparing for some future feuds and stuff like that. I could see a Jade Cargill going against either a Bianca or Nia. But you guys let me know what y'all think.